the 5. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now here's Powell. Here's Doncic. Yes, it's good.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Here's Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Offline with a 3. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And the Jazz with possession. Outside Conley. The 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Powell passes to Doncic. Hardaway against Conley. To the inside. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because we talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Dallas. Gay, the pass to Mitchell. Over Hardaway. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. That 3's off the mark. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here we go. Mitchell finds Gay. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Mitchell. And here's Gay. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doncic outside. Porzingis, high post. Here's Powell. Back to Porzingis. Banked it in off the glass. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gay, the pass to Conley. The kick out to Gay. Back to Conley. Puts it up from 17. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
There's 57 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. He shoots. Uses the glass to drop it in. Porzingis has got 6.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Conley passes to Gay. Hits the trifecta.
That is a shot Gay will never pass up. If he's got the room to get it off, he'll let it fly as soon as he touches it.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Powell, defended by Gobert. Left side, Porzingis. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Gay.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Yeah, you know, when I covered Gay when he was in college at UConn, he was an outstanding player in the Big East, and it was pretty clear he had a bright future in the NBA in front of him, too.
Now Doncic. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he...
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court right now for Dallas. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Powell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Powell passes to Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. He's guarded by Conley. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Conley passes to Mitchell. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to O'Neal. No good there. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Outside for Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis from the 7-3, though. Doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Conley passes to Gay. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. Pass to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry to halt the run. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Hardaway. Utah with the rebound. Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Doncic outside. Inside. Here's Powell. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porzingis for 3. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Doncic against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the take. And he gets that one. Mitchell's got 7 points.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Conley. Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell, the pass to Gay. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for Utah. Outside Brunson. And here's Brown for 3. Utah with the rebound. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Outside Brunson. Stolen by Ingles. And so a close game as we wrap up
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 12 points, 3.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 4. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Count that bucket.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot no good. The Jazz shooting around 41%. Outside, Ingles. Kleba with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Brown finds Brunson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brunson's got his second basket.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Clarkson outside. Bogdanovich passes to Clarkson. It's stolen. And here we go again. The Mavericks on the break.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Brown for three. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
3 points.
And now it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
And they've got a high-octane attack going now. That's 9 straight points on the break.
Running them right out of the gym. The defense looks like they're ready for a break.
Here's Oni. He's checked by Kleba. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. The drive by Bullock. Kleba right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Bullock from behind the arc. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Oni. And here's Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. To the left wing. Now Bogdanovich. Lets it go. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Brunson with it. Pass to Brown. Here's Bullock. Back to Brown. From the line. They get it again. Outside Brunson. And the three off target.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Clarkson. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Maverick lead.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. This one for three. The Mavericks rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And Clarkson, here we go. And he slams it in one-handed.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Mavericks on top, up 5. And we're coming back. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Dallas is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer on target from range.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. 4-3. Rebound, Utah. Gay's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Mitchell up top, defended by Hardaway. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. 6 to shoot. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with a forward. And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Doncic outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
To tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. He launches a three. And Luka Doncic good for 3. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
And here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To the inside. Porzingis. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Mitchell against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Conley. To take the lead. So they take the lead. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the second half.
And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is.
Doncic outside. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, tried to dunk it home. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Porzingis. Hardaway, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's Gay. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Conley finds Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Misses in close. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Conley passes to Mitchell. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Conley against Doncic. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Dallas ball.
Nine seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Powell. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
And Utah calls time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
And so it's the Mavericks who come. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. In the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center, locking down the middle. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
O'Neal misses. Booker for three. The rebound by the Jazz. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder.
That's his first foul. First team foul.
And so it's Utah with it. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Down low. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Three-pointer O'Neal. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Paul finds Booker. Pass to Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ball against Conley. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Out to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Nails the wide open jumper.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Here's Conley. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. To the wing on the left. Gobert finds Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Booker. And that's going to be a travel.
Jazz ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Paul against Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. There's the triple. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Mitchell against Crowder to the paint. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And he's going for the lob. And Booker with the jam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. The 3 is up. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly... And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Left side Bogdanovic. For 3. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Bogdanovic. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Inside. Here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Fires from deep. Outside for Booker from behind the arc. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. Still dangerous.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Outside Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. Back to Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Mike Conley.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Here's O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Here's Gobert.
2 minutes.
And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
Willis O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Here's Booker. Checked by Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Driving inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Booker against Gobert. Bridges passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Jazz.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Launches it. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Booker. To the left side wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Paul with it. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Stolen by Conley. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah, hunting for opportunities.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points and that'll.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. And it's Clarkson missing. And the Suns shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Second chance shot. Here's Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Here's Oni. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Back to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. He got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges passes to Paul. Outside for Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Paul for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah leading. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And the Suns pushing it up now. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Ayton.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Gay. They double him with Crowder. Ingles finds Clarkson. Back to Ingles. Clarkson outside. Here's the 3. And they recover it. Gay, the pass to Ingles. Buries it from 3. Ingles has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Up top, Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Shoots over Ingles. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
On the break. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And Paul gets it to go.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. Over to the wing. Back to Gay. Tipped away. Crowder with a steal. The Suns, another fast break opportunity here. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Minute 32 left in the third. Crowder right side. Shot is up. It's Booker on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's a three from Paul. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Gay. Now Clarkson. Now here's Ingles to the left wing. Clarkson with the ball. Gay right side. Back to Clarkson. Fires for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker finds Crowder. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Utah.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And it's Crowder missing. Utah's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. Right side down low. Over Ayton. And he can't bank that one in. Doesn't go that time. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Jazz. Lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Over Gobert. Ayton with another miss. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. O'Neal on the wing. And here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 19.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Gobert with a block. We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the wing, right side. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Now here's Gobert. Covered by Crowder. Now Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Paul. That one rolls around and rims out. The Suns trailing. Pass to Bridges. Outside for Booker. Crowder right side. Conley against Paul.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. In transition. Here's Booker. That one goes. Count it. And now it's just a 2-point Jazz lead.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Here's Conley. So it'll be 2 free. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Paul passes to Booker. 1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Down low. Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Utah's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Conley passes to Mitchell. He takes it in. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Pass to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. On the break. Conley passes to Mitchell. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. So the first one drops. And that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Outside Booker. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Paul finds Booker. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Suns. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And it's been a treat to watch because this has been his game tonight. He shouldered all the offense and continues to lead the charge for his ball club. His scoring and ability to score in bunches is showing really no signs at all of letting up.
Off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. And this was...
action going. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remain.
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center position. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Paul against Doncic. Paul dishes to Ayton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic looking it over. Goes up with the stripe, and he connects with the jumper.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Paul outside. And there's the pass to Booker. They get it back. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The 3 for Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go with the 3. Tips it. And it's put back in by Powell.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
And it's Paul penetrating. Passes it to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the middle. Here's Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Doncic against Paul. Jacks up a 3, and it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Booker the pass to Paul. Booker dishes to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
The pass to Porzingis. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. His 3-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 5. Booker with it. Hardaway picks him up. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Porzingis against Crowder. Booker looking around. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 for Doncic. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
To the inside. Bridges passes to Crowder. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks leading by 8. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Crowder with the steal. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
How about Crowder's ability to start their offense with his defense? He's always keeping his hands moving.
It's Powell on the wing. And here is Doncic. He's got 8. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Paul with the 3. Here's Ayton. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second one. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Hardaway. The putback, it's good on the putback. Powell's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
Just great resiliency from Powell, sticking with the possession and finishes it with authority.
Doncic against Paul. Now Ayton. Bridges kicks to Booker. And Paul launches it from deep. Ayton with it. Hardaway picks him up. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. From deep. They grab their own miss. And Ayton stays with it.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Releases. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker the pass to Bridges. Feeds it to Ayton. The Mavericks pull it in. Hardaway with it. Chris Paul covering. Misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Doncic against Paul. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got 6. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Doncic against Paul. Paul with the steal. The pass to Booker. Back to Paul. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Bridges. Lets it fly from 18. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Dallas leading by 11. 1:12 left in the first half. Back to Doncic for the three. Bridges with the board. Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Launches it. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Booker. Bridges kicks to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 11-point. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 assists. Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Suns trail by 11. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Monty Williams. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mavericks leading by 11. Pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Bridges with it, picked up by Brown. And Ayton gets double teamed. No good from Booker. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Left side, Brown. In the corner, it's Kleba. Hits the three-point bomb. Kleba's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Brunson against Paul. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Suns trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the triple. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 7 points.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And it's Paul penetrating, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Chris Paul has the innate ability, understanding how and when to draw the defensive foul. He is the master of it.
So he gets them both.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Passes it to Kleber. And here is Brown. Over Ayton. Goes back up. Brown kicks to Kleber. And taken away by Paul. They're running. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Booker. He's got 7. Dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. With the shot. And it's Ayton missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the pass to Brunson. He kicks to Brown. Dallas again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Paul passes to Ayton. To the paint. Paul outside. Shoots over Brunson. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks leading by 12. Paul with the defensive effort. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. There's the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Brown kicks to Bullock. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns trail by 12. Bridges passes to Booker. Paul surveying the floor, trying to end the drought. They get it back. Outside Crowder, beyond the arc. The shot missing. From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Suns trail by 12. Bridges outside. Over in the corner, Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. Lays it up off the glass. Paul's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
And taken away by Paul. One-on-one fast break. No good from Booker. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Dallas leading by 10. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Doncic finds Powell. Now here is Hardaway. Down low. And he lays it straight in. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
All up top. Outside Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. A 3 from Porzingis. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by 8 and stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Drills the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Paul outside. Now the dish to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
That's a 2 from Powell. Doncic trying to get open. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Suns trail by 12. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On deep.
2 minutes.
It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Doncic from the arc. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Dallas leading by 12. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. And here is Powell. He's covered by 8. 6 to shoot. And Doncic. Here we go. And that one drops. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Suns trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Mavericks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
All against Doncic. Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here's Booker from the arc. Ayton with it. Hardaway picks him up. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Doncic against Paul to the left side wing. Here's Finney Smith. Fires the three, and the miss.
A smart defender. Booker in it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. let's...
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in its center. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Now here's Gobert. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Mitchell. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Conley to the inside. Bogdanovich. And it's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Porzingis finds Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley surveying the D. Here's Gobert, a second chance effort. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Finney-Smith. The pass to Powell. Passes it to Doncic. Back to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Doncic, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For 3, Mitchell. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Porzingis trying to get free.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley. So slick in how he creates for himself.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Porzingis. The dish to Doncic. Hardaway with a wide open look. And they'll get another chance. And Doncic is right there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Doncic. Now the pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Conley against Porzingis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Passes to Porzingis. And it's Dallas with another.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell for three. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doncic against Conley. Puts up a 3. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And here is Mitchell after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Bogdanovich.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dallas again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. From outside the arc, they get the rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Jazz trail by 5. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and it's Mitchell at the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. The drive by Mitchell. Shoots it up. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Kleber, and stolen by Gay. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, I like the activity Gay brings to both ends of the floor. That wide wingspan helps him be disruptive on defense.
They double him with Clarkson. For three, Bullock. Another shot, Brown. Sweet move, and the dunk by Brown.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Back to Gobert. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. The Mavericks pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. The pass to Bullock. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Mitchell outside. Inside. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Clarkson.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 assist. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Brown. Then there's Brown. And it's Kleber in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Brown and Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Back to Ingles. Five to shoot. Here's Oni. Mavericks with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Brunson with a clean look. Connects from three-point range. Brunson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson outside. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Here's Brunson. He dishes it to Brown. Back to Brunson. Brown the pass to Kleber. Clock at 6. Brown. And it's Brown on the foul.
No, Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Clarkson. It doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Passes it to Bullock. Kleba with it. He's covered by Gay. Kleba kicks to Brunson. And it's Oni with the rebound. Utah trailing here. Clarkson goes in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Brunson. Kleba inside.
Jazz foul. B.A. Oni. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Jazz.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Tell you what, say what you will about Gay and his defense, but he's working at it. Tireless effort.
And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:51 left to play here in the third. Here's Gay. Nice move. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
B.A. Oni.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Third team foul.
Here's Brown. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Dallas ball.
Pass to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Pass to Kleba. And Brunson has it in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Conley against Doncic. Right side, Conley. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And he drives in. That puts them in the lead. 17 points for Donovan Mitchell.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Doncic, no good. Utah leading.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz out. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And the Jazz with possession here. The lead is 2, and Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Mitchell against Hardaway. There's O'Neal with the 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Feeds it to Gobert.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without fouling. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The Jazz shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Utah gets it back. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Conley with the three. Gets a hand on it, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Powell with the steal. Here's the pass to Finney-Smith. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Finney-Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Conley into the lane. Can't connect from short range. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. That gives them the lead. 13 points for Luka Doncic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now, here's Mitchell. O'Neal inside. Back to Mitchell. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Here's Finney-Smith. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. For 3, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Doncic bounce back. Porzingis inside. O'Neal's there. Porzingis is double. Good. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. Conley dishes to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Jazz passing it around. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
And here's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Stolen by Mitchell.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Down low. And Bogdanovic, the bucket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
Wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Doncic with it. He kicks it to Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Conley into the lane. It falls!
Somebody's lit a fire under Mike Conley.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic from the arc. The putback, money! A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Here's Mitchell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
It's stolen by Gobert, and regulation now complete. We will go to overtime, and we'll... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Dallas will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward spot. Bogdanovich, know what?
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And the Mavericks lead by 5. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Dishes it to O'Neal. To Mitchell, outside Conley. Right side Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You got to have better shot selection.
Pass to Pop. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by O'Neal. The pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 5. Inside, Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Porzingis. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. There's the triple. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. This is it to Doncic. To the inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And here's Conley outside. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Conley against Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
For 3, Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And they're able to recover. Hardaway, no good.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Mitchell wide open. And they recover it. And so it's Dallas winning this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
the NBA. Leisurely way to spend a Saturday. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Bogdanovic. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Conley against Booker. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Now Mitchell. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Jacks up with three.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Pass to Bridges. Outside for Booker. Offensive board. Bridges passes to Ayton. For three, Booker. The shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Outside Conley. To the middle. No one near him. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Off the mark there with a three.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Now here's Crowder. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. 5 to shoot. The three from Mitchell. Gets the three ball to go.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here they come. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Suns have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Pass to Booker. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's good. 2 points.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the paint. Mitchell with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Outside Booker, beyond the arc, drains the triple.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Conley. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Paul, and that one falls for Bogdanovich. Good on both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker on the take. Mitchell against Paul. Here's Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Here's Conley. He got it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Booker finds Paul. No good on the 3. Utah leading.
An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Throws it up high. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. He knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
The Jazz have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. The 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 6 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Utah has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Right side Mitchell, stolen by Bridges, and the Suns pushing it up now. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Clarkson's checked in for Conley.
First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Booker. They get it back. Bogdanovich. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, VA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters, where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Whiteside comes in for Gobert, and Gay subbed in for Bogdanovich. For three, Booker. The rebound by Whiteside. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul of the game. For Utah, they've got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Clarkson outside. Outside Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ball against Clarkson. Up top, Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Booker. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Jazz on offense. Right now on a 9-0 run. Kicks it out to Clarkson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. There's 1:34 left in the first half of this one. Good chance here for Booker. Hits the target from 18 feet. Booker's got 5.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Crowder against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Now Mitchell fires the 3. Booker with the defensive effort.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Tipped, and they get it back. Here's Crowder. And he drops it in from the low post.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Clarkson against Paul. Pass to Gay. And here's Clarkson. Back to Gay from 20 feet. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 9.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Oni comes in for Mitchell.
Joe Ingles.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. The 3. The putback.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The flow of the game has favored them.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They looked. And that does it for our half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Gay. Got a hand on it.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And the Suns shooting just 37% so far in this one. Paul, the open look. Releases from the wing and drills it. Paul's got his first basket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Here's Honey. Lets the 3 fly. Crowder grabs a miss.
stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Booker. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Driving to the basket. Here's Gay. Paul against Clarkson. Gay left side. Pass to Whiteside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Outside for Booker. Stripped it away. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team
Here's Oni.
foul.
Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Whiteside. The kick out to Ingles. Takes a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ingles passes to Gay. From deep 3-point range. And they'll get another chance. Ingles finds Gay. Another shot. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Ayton with it. Now Whiteside defending. Paul against Clarkson. Paul passes to Booker. Off target with the 3.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Clarkson. Gay left side. Outside, Ingles.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Whiteside.
2 minutes.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Tries again. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Paul for 3. That shot is off. And Utah will come the other way. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno, and Sioux Falls, and for RGV, and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Good on the bucket. Bogdanovic has got 9.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Stolen by Whiteside. Stolen by Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Conley against Crowder. Bogdanovic takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Bridges. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he drops the first. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Utah. And Conley drops them both. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton against Gobert. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 5th foul.
Fifth personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Smith, he's checked in for the Suns.
Their lead could be even bigger right now. But their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Here's Paul. Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise.
McGee, he's checked in for Smith.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with this team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over.
Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's McGee, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. And he lobs it up. And McGee with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Mitchell against Booker. Inside. Shakes him. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 14. Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Booker. Over Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Paul finds Booker. He buries it from 3.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Conley against Paul.
Remaining in the game.
Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Paul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Jazz.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:05 left in the fourth. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. The kick out to Conley. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Paul. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pass to Crowder. From deep. Man, that's good. Chris Paul for 3.
You got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Off target with a shot. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly...